doing some terminations. Good old William. He's doing a good job. Blade's as bad as mine, isn't it?
I don't know if it's the blade or if it's these keystones. I feel like I usually am able to chop them off with 2. But none of these keystones have given me good success with being able to just chop it off. I've had to.
It's kind of wild. Alright, then you're going to move over to this one next. Set you up here. We'd be able to reach that where it's at if I set this up facing it.
Yeah, I should be able to reach that.
All right, while Will is working on that, if you guys want to say anything in chat or ask any questions, you can feel free. I'm watching the screen for a couple of minutes.
Keystone real quick.
There were a couple of people, but they went away. You must have bored them to death. Oh well. All right. I'm going to work on the patch panel. Let me know when you're done with that.
Okay, and right now I'm just separating my pairs to where they need to go according to this keystone, the B standard. Just makes it a little bit easier for me, at least in my mind. I like to press the first two in on the left and right side. Once I've separated them, I'm just laying them down into the keystone right now to the correct spots for the pairs. And I'm not pushing them in very far or very hard, I'm just getting them so they set in there. So once I set them in there, I punched them all down. This side came off a little bit better than the other side.
We probably need to buy some new blades, don't we?
Yeah.
They're just not cutting off.
I feel like my blades, we usually work on those Dynacon ones decently well. But then just go over again. I'm just setting my pairs where they need to go. Setting the first two.
What he's doing here, if you're not familiar with this concept, is on this side of each keystone, and every brand is different. It's going to have color codes for you. You'll see there's an A standard and a B standard. So if we're doing B standard, which is typical, you're going to do green, white, green on this side. And you'll see there's no differentiation here. Either A or B standard would be brown, white, brown. On the other side, same thing. Green, green, white if you're doing the A standard, but since typically we're doing the B standard, it's going to be orange, orange, white. And the blue stays the same no matter what standard. I like this keystone because it does tell you which pair you're working with. So the blue pair is the 4, blue, white's a 5, orange is 2, orange, white's 1, etc.
Got them all set in. Now we'll go ahead and terminate.
like William was saying earlier, for some reason this is not cutting the tails off really well, so we're having to twist them off. Just want to make sure you never pull up when you're pulling those tails. Because if you pull up, then you could potentially pull the wire out of the punch down.
Gotcha.
All right. Now I've got to go do my patch panel side so that we can test these and put all the wall plates in. 'Cause right now, we've got everything terminated, all 15. Have you got the ones in that room done? Okay, so you got to do those in that room. Otherwise, we've got pretty much all of them terminated. He's got 2 more to do, but I have to do patch panel side still. Get in position for that.
Just enough.
And then we'll start putting some network equipment on the backboard. Get you close enough that you can kind of see what's going on. So we're ready for 5. Have you tested 4 yet, William?
I have not tested for it yet,
Okay,
no.
I've got the tester in it. Oh, never mind. Well, yeah, so I've got 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I am in, well, let me think about this. Oh, yeah, because that 1 is 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm in 4.
Okay, you're bored.
Sorry. I got mixed up because, yeah, I'm not on the right cable.
Oh.
I just realized it. Because since we were doing the wall plates starting at 2, that mixed me up, so I made a mistake.
Well, at least we figured it out now.
Yep, I did 5 instead of 4. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna find out right quick.
I can stick mine on 5 real quick and see if that's.
Yeah, I see it. It's marked. So I just gotta go, I gotta put 4 on. It's not gonna do any good to test it because I gotta pull it off.
Alright, I'm gonna go get those prepped in the meantime.
Okay.
Holler at me when you're ready to test the board.
Yep. Alright, so I already have slack up in the ceiling. So at this point, I want everything to be pretty uniform. I'm bringing everything in from the same side. And so this set of pins is for my number 4. And there's a number 4 here, you probably can't see it. So I want to bring my jacket right to the edge of that. So I'm going to make my jacket here. I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing the same kind of layout so that the cables all kind of lay pretty neatly. And I'm going to cut over here so I don't have to unwind a bunch of cable. I'm going to strip my jacket back to here where my thumb is. I always cut off this brick cord, get rid of that. All right, so if you weren't watching earlier, I'm gonna go back over this in case there's new people watching the previous stream, but every patch panel is gonna have your color layout on this card of some sort. There's gonna be an A standard, B standard, so whichever standard you're doing on the wall plate side is the same standard you need to do here. And so it'll identify which color layout for each pen. So in this case, it's telling me I've got orange and orange-white for the top row, and on the bottom row, I'm sorry, brown, brown, white, and then orange, orange, white. That's all on the top. On the bottom, I'm gonna be doing blue, blue, white, and orange, orange, white. So I'm gonna try to put the jacket as close to this area as possible. And I wanna lay it out so that if the cable's coming from the side, that it will lay comfortably. Brown, brown, white. Orange, orange, white. Get my greens out of the way here. Blue, white. See, I'm kind of using my fingernail to create a little turn there and to give me enough tension to push this in. It just clips it in just enough so you can use your punch down tool. I'm just trying to hold it in place until you punch it. Again, if you weren't watching earlier, 110 blade has a little cut side, it's got a little hook looking thing. So you want to make sure that the hook side, the cutting side, is on the tail side. If you turn it this way and you cut inside, all you're going to do is cut this cable and it's not going to be punched down. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's not a rush. I've got it on 4.
Pass.
Yay. I love it when they pass.
Take a picture. Okay, and it's 5 punch down too?
Nope. I'm getting ready to do it.
That's right, good.
Because I had to pull it off and redo it. Since I made a mistake, this is a little bit shorter, so I'm going to bring it up this way to try to maximize how much length I have, because I don't really want to jack up my system. And this is pretty mundane, repetitive work on a patch panel because, you know, like in this case we're doing 15 cables. So it's the same thing over and over and over again. And the challenge is you get bored because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you start making mistakes because you get bored. So you just got to double check yourself every single time. You just got to pause, you know, brown, brown, white, orange, orange, white, blue, blue, white, green, green, white. Those are all pretty loose. Like I was saying earlier with Will, is you don't want to pull this up to pull this tail off, because if you pull it up, you might pull the pear out of this punch down. So you just want to pull it straight down with it so that you don't take a chance of pulling it out. Okay, so that'll be fine. Number 6. Okay, same concept. Trying to kind of keep this very, very similar layout. So this is going to be where I'm going to terminate 6. So this will be my jacket side. I'm just going to cut it over here. Again, I want to leave enough to get a hold of, but I also don't want a ton of extra, because I don't want to have to unwrap 8 conductors 4 or 5 inches. But if you're new, you're inexperienced, and you're not confident, there's nothing wrong with making a long tail. You're just going to have to unwrap the long tail. It's a lot better to be safe than sorry. You know, and the proper way to do it is you're supposed to leave the twist as high as you can. I'm sure it matters in a data center, but this is just a small office. It's not going to make enough of a difference. The proper practice is to leave the end of it twisted as far as you can, and bring that twist right up to the cable if possible. Of course, I'm always trying to bring the jacket up, so you can't really leave a ton of it twisted, because it's going to push you away to where you've got more hanging out. I mean, I want the jacket to be as close to this set of pins as possible. You're just trying to shorten up what is exposed. Blue, blue, white, green, green, white, brown, brown, white, orange, orange, white. I'm just saying it out loud for your benefit, but I would always take a split second to look at it and go, dun, 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 you know. Make sure color codes match. That just did not cut them. Yeah, it's punched, but it's just the tails aren't cut. Upward angle.
You said 5 was good?
I have tested 5, 4 was good.
Oh, okay.
You gonna throw it on 5?
It's not a big deal. You finish up what you're doing, and we'll just test multiples.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not leaving this on here permanently, I'm just doing this to kind of cable manage. Number 7, cable 7. Number 8. Kind of running out of space in this one, so I can't really run it through here.
Okay. Got those back there punched, so whenever you are ready, I'm
Okay.
ready to start on 5.
All right, tester is in 5. I'm gonna go ahead and test that one.
Pass.
Okay. And we'll check 6. Okay, testers in 6.
Another pass.
I like it when they all pass. Seven's not gonna pass. I just realized I punched it down 1 off.
Yeah. The worst of cut panels for me is existing ones, because sometimes it can be hard to get in there and see.
Yeah.
It's definitely very easy to be one off. You want to go grab a trash can to get some of this picked up?
Yeah, if we got access to something, that'd be awesome. Caught it before I got too far down the road. I was looking at the layout, and this is the split for the next pair, and I realized that I was gonna have to go there, which would be wrong. So, caught myself. So we're gonna repunch this pair for 7, and then punch all the pairs for 8. You might see if he has like a big push broom or something too.
Yeah,
Or, I mean, I've got the vacuum in the van too, if you wanna grab that. Alright, 7 should be good if you wanna test it, just to make sure. But I just had to repunch the pair. Oh, hang on, I don't have the tester in it. That would be helpful.
just want to say.
Okay, now go.
Pass.
Pass, yes. Very good. Very good.
All this is scrap, right? Down here?
Yeah. How big is the trash can?
I can hold all this cable.
Oh. Okay, 8's ready to test.
Eight's a pass.
Okay.
This is your tester, right?
Yeah.
It's getting low on battery.
Okay. Thank you. I have spares if we need them. I'll just use it till it comes
I was
out.
gonna say, I haven't had my battery run out on me yet,
Yeah.
but. some?
Well, I was just trying to think if there's something we could do in the meantime. This is all we're really mounting right now, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? Grab that camera, see if you can go into the ticket and figure out, you know,
Where they want this?
how it's, well, I mean, they want it where I've got that cable anyway.
Oh, that's not an AP.
Just see, yeah, no, it's not an AP.
Okay, see how they want to do
Yeah.
that?
They wanted it from the ceiling, they didn't want it on the wall.
They want it from the ceiling?
Yeah, so see if you can get,
Iron, I'm assuming?
yeah,
Or we're gonna figure that out?
yeah, so just figure out, you know, get your ladder over there and see how high. I mean, we can just put it on the very bottom part, assuming the mount will match up.
They sent wing nuts with it.
I mean, we got washers, we got all the good stuff. So like, if we just need to, if we need to get a long bolt, you know, cause these beams, these, angle iron pieces, if we could go up between it with a bolt, we could just squeeze it. If it has a good plate. I haven't looked at it to see how it's set up. Cause they shipped it expecting, I think, a drop ceiling, they didn't expect it to be an open ceiling. What's the deal? Alright, I've got it at 9.
Got it, 9.
This patch panel shipped with like this little stripper, and I guess in theory,
Oh,
it's
that's not-
supposed to be a punch down, but I don't know that I would trust this.
Yeah.
'Cause I would be afraid it would cut the pair wrong. Interesting.
Nine's a pass.
9's a pass. I like passes. Six more to go.
Only 6 more to go.
I like these little clips because then the cable doesn't get pulled out of the back of the patch panel as easily if somebody's messing around with it.
Oh, just someone pulling it or moving it around.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can put all the wall plates on for the ones we tested.
Yeah, I'll do that.
A lot better right-handed, but I don't want to block the view. So, dang it. Left-handed, even though I'm not left-handed. So fun. How can it be so different with props on that? Makes me think of Princess Bride. I have a secret. He's like, why are you laughing? I have a secret. I'm not left-handed. Like, I also have a secret. I am also not left-handed. Have you seen that?
I have not.
You have not watched The Princess Bride?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh. It is a cult classic
I
comedy.
was like, this sounds like it would make more sense to me if I watched it.
Right, yeah. They're sword fighting, and I think it's the villain starts laughing, and, no, it's the good guy starts laughing, I think. Anyway, if you have not watched it, then your girlfriend will love it, your significant other.
Do you watch very many old movies?
I mean, some.
I watched one called Maltese Falcon.
Maltese Falcon, yeah. I have not yet. Okay. People are gonna yell at me. I haven't watched that one yet. I tried to work my way through a list of, top 100 movies of all time.
Yeah.
I did not get to that one, and I know that's probably one of the top 100. It's gotta be.
I got Casablanca lined up next for me.
See, I know that's number one. I just couldn't do it yet. I think it was like 4 hours long or something like that. I was like,
He said, I don't know about that.
I'll get around to it. Never had.
So that, we're going to say that.
And my kids and I, went on the Marvel binge.
Okay. The
Watched
Marvel
like
movies.
every single Marvel that we could get our hands on.
Can you watch them all on like a certain sharing platform?
Mostly on Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so forget Disney owns a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. Which was the last one you tested?
9. Or, yeah, 9.
Oh, I didn't think about that. So you're taking pictures without labels on the jacks, right?
Yeah.
so it's not gonna really show in the picture of what we're testing.
But at least we know
At least
for
we
our
know
sake.
we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be on 10.
Okay.
Why are you not punching?
That is a pass.
10 is a pass. Perfect, thank you. Let me move to 11. Get in there. Go to your home. Okay, I'm in 11.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna check mine real quick. This is open on 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6.
But it shows some,
And open on 3, 4, and 5, and 6.
but I mean, it shows 1, 2, so we're nowhere on the right cable.
1, 2, and 7, and 8. We are on the right cable.
Hang on, let me make sure I didn't do something silly. Man, as far as I can tell,
And that would be, white, green.
orange, orange, white. Man, I mean, it looks good on my side.
Okay, let me pop mine off real quick, see if
I mean, I can double check again, but it looks right. What do you think?
It's a little worrisome.
It looks right on your side?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I'm brain farting. Let me look again. It happens. Okay, number 11. Supposed to be brown, brown, white.
And
Orange.
3, 4, 5, and 6
White.
would be green, white, green, blue, white, and blue. Not necessarily in that order, but
Blue, blue, white, green, green, white.
I'm hoping there's none.
Man, it looks right. Which one is it? 11?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So that's 10. So 11 is here. 12 is here. I'm sorry, I didn't have it punched down. I was thinking we were further to the left. Try it now.
There you go.
Got ahead of myself.
Open on 4 and 5.
4 and 5 are open.
Yep. But that we did get 3 and 6
5, it's open.
resolved.
So 4, 5 should be blue, blue, white. Let me repunch it. It looks right, at least in the right spot. Check it now, see?
4 and 5 still open.
Okay, hit your punch down on it,
On mine, yeah.
on your side. See if it's just not punched.
Second. Where is the punch?
5?
4 and 5 would be green and blue white, right?
No,
No?
not on the B standard. Should be in the middle pairs. Unless I'm not thinking right. Under pressure.
Oh, we standard real quick, just to be sure.
Which one is, which one's the one that's not tested?
4 and 5.
Or where?
Oh, sorry, right here. I punched out all the pairs too.
Not all of the same way, right?
Yeah.
So B standard is one.
I guess it's for B, 4 and 5 are blue and blue white.
Yeah. So is there any chance that you act, because these colors are real solid. Any chance that you got the green white on the wrong side? Blue white and full?
Would it say short or would it say not working? That's a possibility.
Well, if you're missing halfway, it probably would say open.
Okay. I mean, I'll repunch that Keystone real quick.
I know, it's one thing, I can't tell really. It's right, but it's the shortest.
The white, blue, and white green are hard to see.
Trying to do it in such a way where we can see it a little bit. And that looks like blue white. It looks great.
Yeah, I kind of hate when the cable manufacturers get their white pair or green white, and white pair.
Okay, I think that's cool. So this is supposed to be green and white, I don't know what it's not. Okay, well, no, you're right. That's what I'm saying, it's so hard to see these colors.
Yeah, especially when it's punched down.
I think you did it right, which even means it's not much down, but it's on my side. Let me go look one more time.
Well, if I do the cable test. Yeah. I don't think necessarily.
We're on 11. We know we're on the right cable.
Yeah.
This is when you start going back to ABCs. It's like, okay, wait.
No, that thing could be overlooking something, I guess.
Mine is blue, blue, white right there. Green. It looks right. I don't understand. I guess we could have a bad port on the patch panel, but that does not seem likely. On a brand new patch panel.
I'm gonna punch the blues down at the beginning.
You know what? That just moved. I almost feel like this pair wasn't punched down right. I don't know why my punch down wouldn't have got it in.
It says pass now.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Oh.
As I used my screwdriver and it pushed in just a little bit.
The flathead.
Yeah. Okay, we found the problem at least.
Okay.
That is wild. Because I know I hit it with my punch down at least 3 times.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know what you're saying. Sometimes I've punched it down and then after I pulled it up, the wire still wasn't in there.
Yeah. to go to my correct hand. Okay. I am in 12th. Are we good?
Sorry, I had put it on 10 at first on accident.
Oh, okay. Your silence is freaking me out.
Said, oh.
Like, what do we
Yeah,
do?
pass.
Pass. Okay, thank you. Making me nervous. Last two. Last three, sorry. Boredom. This is really boring. Can't wait till I get these all done.
Yeah, patch panels
It's tedious.
can be tedious. And then, for me, it's always just the planning and prepping, trying to get the cables to all, come in nicely and flow one way.
Yeah.
That's the most difficult.
Oh, I guess I could move the tester for you, huh? So that's 12.
Over to 13.
And, yep, it's on 13. And 14 will be ready by the time you get over there. But we got that little plate. It's the last one. It's the last one. Final countdown.
Pass.
13 is good. Okay, let me go over to 14. Okay, 14 is ready.
Pass.
Yay. So far, it's just that one that was
Yeah.
punched, but not punched.
And are we just getting all of the connections terminated to patch panel and wall plate?
And we've got a switch. I guess we're gonna patch them in. I haven't read that far into the scope yet to see what else we're doing. Because we don't have, I think he said that we don't have the router.
Oh, so they won't even necessarily be able to.
Yeah, we're gonna have another trip to come back and move them. We're gonna do that Friday.
Gotcha.
So we'll have to go to the old site, take down the equipment.
Do they even have a provider for the demarc here yet?
Nope. They do not have a provider. They're just gonna run off of LTE until the local carrier gets their stuff put together. Okay, so you already tested 14?
Yeah, I'm on 15.
Ready? And 15 should be ready.
Pass.
15 is a pass. Well, I sure like that. Okie dokie. We got all 15 done on this side. Get this thing turned around. Then we'll get this other mount on the wall so we can put up the switch and have everything else ready.
What kind of switch we're doing in this location?
Oh, just, I don't even think it's a smart switch. I think it's just a basic non-managed switch. from what I can see, but I mean, it says 10 port gigabit web smart.
Oh, is it TrendNet? Okay.
Yeah, TrendNet. Right
Yeah.
now.
I think you're right.
Well, it has SFP slots. Wow, that's impressive. It says web smart though, so there might be some. It's not like a,
No.
not like a, you know.
I consider TrendNet and like TP-Link and Netgear
Exactly.
same.
It's not like a Cisco or
Yeah.
HP or whatever. Okay, so got all those in. Oh, we have a spare. Okay.
Hey, I was gonna run down the street for like 5 minutes. You gotta still be here, right?
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be here. Hmm. Stress this too much. Started. Okay. Now it's time for our switchment.
surprised you said this was supposed to be a one day.
Well, I don't think it was supposed to be a one day. They just didn't have all the budgeted hours built into it. I mean, maybe if it was a drop ceiling, maybe it would've went faster, but with it being
Yeah.
open ceiling, it kind of slowed things down a little bit.
And then it wasn't a traditional, I don't know, if it's, the ceiling being as high as it was made it a little more difficult for us. Yeah.
couple, oh yeah, there's one here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't put one in the back.
Thank you. Do you want me to do like D1, P1, or just one?
I would do D1, you know, D2, et cetera.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is the switch selector. We also don't have power, so. Alright, yeah, the ability to at least mount this to the wall. Literally halfway between both. Come over. Keep everything back in the corner. Might do something like that. Okay, what's a measurement like that? So it is not 11 1/4, it is 11 and the line before it, I'm not a carpenter, so I don't know what that is, but. It's not gonna stay there, so it's not gonna. Allow us to do anything.
So on these, the traditional drywall screw, wood screw, it'll go in to this, but it really won't slide down to lock it in place. So if I put screws on this and put them on the wall, it's just gonna be kind of loose. So there's a particular size screw head you can use for that. I'll just grab that out of the bin.
So unlike a traditional wood screw, which will go in this slot when you're trying to mount something on the wall, but it really won't slide across, I've got this size. I'll actually slide all the way over so that when you put this on the wall, it will hang and stay on. The next question you're gonna ask me is what size is it? I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's in my organizer bin layouts. It's on my website. I think it's an 8mm, if I remember right, but don't quote me on that. Oh, I didn't have my microphone close enough. I'm gonna redo that in case you guys didn't hear that. Didn't have my microphone very close to me, so I don't know if you guys actually were able to hear that and understand it, so I'm gonna redo it just in case. So if you're trying to mount something on the wall that has little screw holes, a traditional wood screw might possibly fit in the hole, but it's not gonna actually slide down on it, it's just too big. So these little screws will actually go in and slide up into the slot so that it will actually mount on the wall and stay. I don't know off the top of my head what size this is. It's not considerably smaller than a drywall screw head, but you can see it is a little bit smaller. If hopefully that focuses. I have this size marked on my organizer layouts, and I have that on my website. And that website is fieldtechacademy.com, if you don't know already.
let's get this stuff mounted on the backboard.
Are you guys able to hear the audio from my earbuds? Let me know, I'm curious. Let me know in the chat. what's your status, Will?
I just finished all the labels.
You finished all the labels?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you come finish putting this together, and I'll work on that, since I know you probably don't want to do that.
Thank you.
The screws for the wall plate bracket are right here. And I started that one, but I haven't tightened it yet.
Where is, oh, there's right, gotcha.
Yep.
Screws are right
And I've already got, yeah, these are all lined up, so this should be good. So we'll stick that on there. And that should be the.
And then what screws do we say, normal rack screws work for the,
Well, there's rack screws right there for it.
thank you.
So just this one screw?
So that's what was confusing. I think you're actually supposed to take those security screws off on the other side. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're supposed to take this off, right? And
That's probably what mounts.
I don't see any other thing that would keep those things on there other than these screws.
I think you're right.
There's a first for everything. Sorry, check your side.
That is interesting. Oh yeah, there's a release on it. So what sucks is it switches from security tips to Phillips.
Yeah, why do they use security tips on that? I mean, I
Well,
guess it's for
They don't-
security.
They don't want to steal it, I'm sure.
We may need slightly, am I doing this right? Yeah, right. It's not,
Is it tight?
no, it's not catching on at all. It's long enough, but they're not like,
Will, look at that a little closer, buddy.
am I supposed to have it on the other side like that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I mean, normally I have it, normally when I do the racked,
I know, you're coming from the front, yeah. So, It's backwards. Take the screws out.
Yeah.
Put this on the outer lip.
Sorry, I'm not used to having those in the back outer lip.
I was like, what do you mean? I mean, there's only like 5 to 10 people watching, so I think it'll be okay. They won't make fun of you too hard, I'm sure. Yeah, I would probably do it that way.
Yeah.
Something like that. You gotta hold it.
That was it. Sorry, this mouth threw me off.
It's a little different. That's a set screw to keep it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with that yet.
So I'm trying to
We
figure out.
may have to do some zip ties to the wall or something. Because odds are, I mean, we're gonna have another, we're gonna have more equipment
Right.
coming in.
So it's gonna be, yeah.
But I mean, we're gonna go this direction, so we may just, literally get some zip ties or something and, or Velcro and screw them into the wall and wrap it around.
Gotcha.
But for now, you can just dangle it and we'll figure it out. And I think that's all the equipment. So there's patch cables there if you wanna go ahead and
Is
run the
it just
patch.
one, I mean, this isn't like managed technically, I mean,
No, but all the rest are blue, so I'm gonna assume the white and yellow are probably for a specific purpose.
uplinks or,
So I would just do the blues to go from port to port. You know what? So this is only an 8-port.
yeah, I was kind of wondering that when I saw that switch, I was like, that's a small switch for me.
So it might be, because there's still equipment at the other place. So we may not be
Yeah,
connecting all ports to this switch. It may go, then have another switch over there.
okay.
So we may not be doing that. Pull up the ticket and call the guy. There's a number, it's a, I think it's a 31 something area code. Call him and let him know where we're at and see if there's anything else he needs us to do on this trip. That really might be it. I mean, some cable management, but
Right, for the most part, you said equipment wise, it sounds like you have.
I think that's about it. Okay, so now we're gonna see if we can figure out how to mount this camera in the open ceiling. Sorry, guys. Okay. It's funny how dark everything is
Yeah.
with this black ceiling, trying to look up.
See if we can put some light on this.
A little bit.
Oh, that might be a good place. Maybe see channel.
This is under your account, right?
Yeah, it should just be one account. We don't really have any sub-accounts, I don't think. Do you have access to it?
I have access to it, but it's saying error. I'm doing it under yours, there's mine and yours.
Let me look. I tried to set up a different account just for me as a tech.
It says tech,
Yeah,
not admin.
it's probably not that one.
Gotcha.
Let me take a look here. Ooh, the heater is hot up here. I'm assuming. Yeah, because the one that you were trying to log into that was mine starts with an M, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have one that starts with a D?
Nope.
Okay. I'm in an A.
Nope.
Okay, let me share this one with you. You know what, never mind. I'll just text you the guy's number.
I can directly call him though, and get an answer.
Yeah, it's a cell phone. Okay, then we should have it. Just let him know you're working with me.
Yeah. He'll know.
I mean, he knows that you're with me, but I'm just, clarity's sake.
Okay, and just let him know you have all the equipment installed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look in the shop real quick.
Junction box. If I had a junction box, that would work. Otherwise-
All right, I left him a voicemail.
Okay.
Not answered. In the meantime, I guess I'll just start getting things packed up.
Yep, clean up, you know, get all that trash picked up and everything.
I'll see if he has a broom.
Yeah. You can grab the vacuum out of my van if you need to. Actually, we should, unless he's got one out, just grab the one out of my van, it's in one of my tubs.
Your vacuum?
Yeah, to you know, vacuum up all the straw dust. I'm sure they'll have a cleaning crew, but at least want to get the bulk of it.
Yeah. I saw some meme where they stuck a Klein sticker on a broomstick and all the technicians started picking it up and going, oh, I might have to start using this.
Yeah. Speakerphone, he's not PG-13 friendly. So don't put him on speakerphone, he's not PG-13 friendly.
Gotcha. No, you're all. Yeah, so. Things are going good. We have all of the endpoints labeled and wall plates put on. We have everything turned on the patch panel. We have the switch installed. And then we're getting that camera mounted right now as we speak as well.
Hey, Will, ask him if he's okay if we just zip tie it to the red iron, because there's not really, we don't have a drop ceiling to mount it to. That plate, I think it's gonna be pretty solid.
Okay, and then real quick, I wanted to ask on the camera mount, it looks like this was kind of anticipated for a drop ceiling mount. We're mounting it on an iron. Is it okay if we do a zip tie?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Gotcha.
I can put on the opposite side too.
Okay. Okay, okay, but other than that, it looks like we have all the equipment in order, of course, like you said, other than the old site. Right. Right, we've got a decrease in the downtime we have. Yeah. Absolutely. That sounds good. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Yep. Yeah, he said they're good with that. They said that we can wall mount it if we want. He said they're really just more worried about being able to see the majority of this room.
Well, I mean, if he's good with it there,
I feel like that's pretty prime positioning because
Yeah.
you probably can see someone in there, maybe. You can definitely see someone walking in right here.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably why, I mean, that's where they put it on the map.
Right,
So I'm
that's
sure
what he,
that's the reason.
yeah.
Hey, there's a biscuit, service mount biscuit over there. Grab that one.
One lonely biscuit. Can I vacuum up debris with your vacuum, or do I need to sweep some of that debris up first?
I mean, as long as it's not massive, it is a shop vac, just a mini,
Gotcha. Okay.
so. Here's my keys. Oh, good catch.
Got it.
I'm gonna go through the receiver. We're gonna put this biscuit. Hey, well,
Yeah.
over here in this pile of dust.
Yeah.
Just dropped the square part of this, grab that. I just don't want it to get swept up, so just, here it was. Put so in that, underneath that floor plate. Yep, there you go. No problem. Okay. I have to manage all that cable before time is up. But if nothing else, we have the camera mounted. And then we go back and manage all the cables in the ceiling. And we're done with the sun, so. This is probably not something I can really show you guys on the stream very easily. So I appreciate you guys watching. And I'm hoping I'll be able to do it again. It's all site specific, you know, people that are okay with me doing it, and there's no branding or anything around. But if you enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Of course, I hope you're out there making lots of money, and I'll see you in the next video.